whatever it is that they're looking online, right? We price our front end offer at $25 because we give people incredible value. You know, we invested $3 million into our blogging platform, and we have a huge tech budget building this thing out right now. So for 25 bucks, somebody can have unlimited websites. They can build websites in an instant. They can blog from their mobile phone, right? They can manage 100 domains from one central live feed. It really is a lot of value for only 25 bucks a month. And that's what we sell on the front end as an example at Empower Network. What's the value of getting somebody to buy something on the front end that's cheap? Well, the value of it is, right, it's easy to do, right? It's unbelievably easy. If you get 15 leads in a day or 20 leads in a day, you can make one sale a day, right? If you get 30 leads in a day, 60 leads in a day, and you're marketing a small, low-cost front-end offer, you can get 2 sales in a day. And if you learn some very basic internet marketing strategies I'll actually cover with you over the course of the next week and a half to 2 weeks, getting 15 to 20 to 40 to 60 leads in a day is actually one of the most simple things in the world to do. The harder thing to do is to figure out how to construct the income that you want, which is what I'm going to explain to you in the rest of this video. So if you get 2 sales in a day on something on a front end, like a $25 offer over a period of a month, that's going to be 60 sales in your business. So let's say you screw this up, you only get like a sixth of it, that's fine too, right? I've got a friend, I'll give you an example, who he learned this strategy, this formula. He only brings in 6 to 10 front-end sales into his business a month, and he averages $15,000 to $20,000 a month in his business. Now, are you going to do that? Probably not, right? But he learned this strategy. He averages 6 to 10 sales a month. He's done that now for a year. He averages $15,000 to $20,000 a month. He's actually in direct sales network marketing. He's in Empower Network, right? He's got 5 six-figure earners in his team too, who are also using this strategy. It's Chris Rushlow, guy I've known my whole life, right? What do? You bring somebody in the front end. A very predictable amount of people, if offered a product or service correctly, will buy into a slightly higher level of product. You know, something that's, for example, our second product is $100 a month, and then we have another offer that's a one-time $500 product, and then we have another product offering that's one-time $1,000, and then we have another product offering that's one-time $3,500. All my friend does, and this is the easiest thing in the world if you think about the small income metrics here, he brings in 6 to 10 people a month. In other words, he's doing right now, and Chris, I'm pushing on you a little bit to get to 2 a day. Chris, get 2 a day, right? You can do that. He's awesome, by the way. 5 six-figure incomers, and this is all they're doing, right? They come in, and for Chris, he spends a little bit more personal time with people, finding out their needs, finding out what they want, finding out how to help them in their business, right? And he gets an average of a little over 20% of the people that come in and they buy that front-end offer to buy every product he offers, which costs a little bit over $5,000. So about 1 in 5 go all the way up to that $5,000 mark. Every single other customer he brings in ends up buying additional products and services, okay? Here's why I say 2 sales a day, because it's easy to do, and even if you screw it up really bad, and you get around half the people who come in to upgrade to, you know, a next product level, a $100 a month offering or something like that, you can predictably build very rapidly in income in pretty much any business. So what do you do? How do you construct an income? Number 1, how much does your lifestyle cost, right? How much does it cost to really live your dreams? Let's not get extravagant. Let's be honest about it. How much does it actually cost to live your dreams? Look around the world and find out. Go on Craigslist and look at house offerings in the area you want to live in the world, right? And you may have giant mosquitoes like we do in this room. There's this huge, gigantic daddy long legs. I'm terrified of it, flying all over the place. How much does it actually cost to live the lifestyle of your dreams? Number 1. Number 2, if you broke that down to a daily basis, okay, how do you do that yourself without any team members, without any downline, without a million people, without 5 getting 5 will get 5? How do you do that yourself from your own production, okay, on a daily basis once you broke it down? To get $3,000 a month, it's $100 a day. How can you do that? You could make 1 sale every single day, a new sale of something that's $100 a month. How else could you do it? Or a one-time sale every day of something that's $100 one time. How else could you do it? You could go out there and get 30 unbelievably loyal customers that continue to pay you $100 a month. If you did that, as long as they have an active subscription, you could go with very little maintenance, just giving them value, giving more than what they're paying, okay, giving them more value than what they pay. by creating a product offering that makes sense, you can go out there and create a residual income by getting 30 customers to give you $100 a month. You can create a residual income by doing that of $3,000 a month, very predictably. Obviously, you have some business expenses, stuff like that. How else could you do it? You could make one sale of something that paid you $3,000 commission. Let's talk about big numbers here for a second and really how to do it quickly, okay? And this is what I'll show you here. I'll map it out. I'll do it here with this guy in my house because it'll make sense, and then I'll have new people down. I'm having Dave Sharp coming down in a couple weeks, have some other people coming out, and I'll show you how to do it on a larger level. How could you get to a bigger number? Well, if you look at an income construction of, say, $100,000 a month, okay, and you're going to break that down, what is that on a daily basis? Okay, well, if you break it down to a daily basis, $100,000 a month is a little bit more than $3,000 a day. I believe, and I don't know my math right, so don't quote me, I believe $100,000 a month is a little over $3,300 a day. Okay, in some kind of income, commissions, or something like this. If you look at that on a daily basis, it's actually quite simple, not necessarily easy. You're going to have to learn some skills. You're going to have to learn some marketing. You're going to have to learn some closing skills probably. You're probably going to have to learn some email skills and some skills. You got to learn to do this. But if you break it down to a daily basis, $3,300 a day is actually a very simple business model. How could you do it? Well, let's say you brought in 2 sales a day, right? And out of those 2 sales, you were bringing in really good people, and you found one person to upgrade and to buy into a product that costs $3,500 or something like that, right? 2 sales a day, finding a way to upgrade one of them on a daily basis, which you could do very simple, with what I'll lay out over the next couple of weeks, right? 2 sales a day with one upgrading and going all in. That is a predictable way to generate over $3,000 in income or commissions, depending on what you're marketing, on a daily basis without any residual income right now. Now, there's a lot of other ways to do this, but here's the thing. What do you really want to make? Hopefully you've been covering that following these episodes. If not, go back and watch the previous episodes. Reverse engineering that down to a daily level. How much is that coming in a day? Okay. And then how many sales do you need to make in your business on a daily basis to hit that number? Okay, how many upgrades do you need to hit the level from the sales you're bringing in? And then reverse it one step further, and this is the tricky part. How many leads or front-end eyeballs do you need coming in looking at your offer to get that number of sales a day? That is a strategy for reverse engineering almost any level of income on the internet. Now, there's some skills and some hard work, and you obviously have to have products of value. You can't just sell thin air for $3,500. You got to have something that's worth $10,000 in order to sell something that's $3,500. So that is the art of income construction. Real simple, right? How much does it cost to live your dream lifestyle? How much is that on a daily basis? How many sales do you need to make on a daily basis in order to hit that number? How many upgrades do you need coming in from those sales that you're making? Right? And then the art of that is managing all those little pieces in between. And I'll lay that out there with the guy living in my house here, and by helping him do it in his business live. If you don't mind that, doing that? Sure. Yeah, you could do that in front of everybody, right? He's like, yeah, I'll do it, right? I'll show him how to do it because I've known him for 4 years, right? And he's got all the skills in his head to do it. And I'll lay that out for him. And by laying that out for him and also pulling out some of what he knows about lead generation and stuff like that, we'll show you guys how to construct an income to any level you desire, and then we'll just continue to refine it and 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 refine it, because there's a difference in building it, holding it together, and then making it grow over a long period of time. And we'll show you how to do all that in any business. So keep watching. Come back tomorrow. This week, get in the Viral Blogging Academy and Power Network, and just heck, buy everything if you want to, because we love you. And if you're not in, get in. Obviously, get in. I want you to get down to Miami, though. Make sure you get down to Miami, because we're doing some killer things out there that'll just rock your world. Talk soon. Peace.